You know that feeling. It's 2 in the afternoon and you're staring blankly at your monitor, or it's midnight and you're suddenly wide awake. It is easy to blame a lack of sleep or a stressful inbox, but those sudden shifts in focus are actually the direct chemical effects of whatever you ate a few hours earlier. To see how this works, let's try a thought experiment. Imagine taking a human brain and forcefully vacuuming out every drop of moisture. This volume chart shows exactly what remains. That dry mass breaks down into 4 distinct organic components: lipids, amino acids, micronutrients, and glucose. Your brain relies on these components as its literal building blocks. Every time you eat, you are constructing your own cognition from the ground up. Lipids, better known as fats, make up the largest portion of the dehydrated brain's weight. They provide the physical, foundational architecture for your mind. The most vital of these are omegas 3 and 6. These essential fatty acids are required to build cellular membranes and ward off degenerative conditions. Because your body cannot produce them on its own, you must source them from foods like nuts, seeds, and fatty fish. Conversely, a long-term diet heavy in trans and saturated fats actively compromises that delicate cellular architecture. While fats construct the physical structure, proteins and amino acids build the communication network. In this diagram, you can see amino acid molecules acting as the precursors to neurotransmitters. Those are the chemical messengers, like dopamine and serotonin, that carry signals from one neuron to the next. This chemical signaling explains why you feel specific physical sensations after a meal. A heavy plate of pasta triggers neural pathways that induce calm, while a protein-rich meal prompts signals that make you feel alert. Getting into the brain is difficult. Amino acids have to constantly compete for limited access through the brain's cellular entry points. Eating a highly varied diet mechanically prevents this bottleneck. It ensures your chemical messengers stay balanced, keeping your mood from swinging erratically in one direction. Beyond structure and communication, your brain relies on a microscopic security system made of trace minerals and antioxidants. The antioxidants found in fruits and vegetables act as physical armor. They fight off erratic free radicals that destroy healthy brain cells. They work alongside a team of backup defenders, like vitamins B6 and B12, essential folic acid, and minerals like iron and copper. These are required to stave off long-term disease and mental decline. But keeping all of this running takes a lot of fuel. This proportional chart illustrates a stark contrast. The human brain makes up only about 2% of our total body weight, yet it demands up to 20% of our total energy resources. To meet that massive demand, the brain relies almost entirely on glucose, which your body derives from digesting carbohydrates. The frontal lobes are extremely sensitive to any interruption in this supply. When glucose drops, a dip in your attention span acts as the body's primary alarm system for a fuel shortage. How you get that glucose matters. Looking at this line graph comparing glucose release over time, high glycemic foods like white bread cause a sharp, rapid spike in blood sugar, followed immediately by a steep, mood-killing crash. Complex carbohydrates like oats, grains, and legumes react very differently. They provide a slow, steady release of glucose, creating a rolling curve that sustains your attentiveness over a longer period. The specific physical form of the carbohydrate, rather than the total calorie count, dictates the stability of your attention span throughout the day. When you bring all 4 of these categories back together, the fats, proteins, micronutrients, and carbs constantly interact to form a single, cohesive human mind. Abstract mental states like intense focus, extreme apathy, or sudden mood swings are not mysterious afflictions. They are direct outputs of a chemical equation, and you control the inputs. The long-term stakes are high. Every meal provides either the high-grade hardware required for cognitive endurance or the faulty materials that lead to mental decline. Sustained brain power requires a daily physical commitment to a varied, nutrient-rich diet. Every time you chew and swallow, you are directly engineering the most powerful organ in your body.